Join me, Wanderer, in forging a bond with the Guild of the Dead. By subscribing to Creepypasta N Cheese, you shall unlock the gates to further arcane mysteries and forgotten horrors. Do not tarry. Click now, lest these tales be lost to the winds of oblivion. The sun was beginning to set, a harvest moon rising. Street lanterns were lighting and villagers scuffled home to safety. Eliza bravely began her quest for redemption with the amulet and the Black Heart lantern. With her torch leading the way into the mouth of darkness, Eliza races through Black Hollow Forest to the sorcerer's lair. Her journey was fraught with peril, but her love and determination gave her the strength to face whatever horrors lay ahead. Along her journey, Eliza encountered dreadful creatures spawned under the sorcerer's dark magic spells. Vicious reptilian creatures that scurried through the dead earth of the forest. Courageously, she fended them off with her flaming torch and yelling out obscenities, setting them ablaze, many fleeing off into the darkness. These hellish creatures were never very far. She could hear them following her closely along the path, whipping tails and slobbering tongues. The deeper Eliza ventured into Grimwood's lair, the more louder the beating of the Black Heart became, guiding Eliza closer to Grimwood. The path up ahead glowed with activity and rattling chains moving about. The cave walls lit up by fiery torches, while distorted shadows danced around the echoes of twisted tongue chants and whimpering cries. When she arrived at Grimwood's den of horrors, the sorcerer was already working a ritual with a young man, just like Thomas, chanting and grunting over the whimpering young man with a long, crooked tree branch as his conduit of dark magic. The man was transforming before Eliza's very eyes, the beginning stages of a bizarre metamorphosis into another hideous monster, his bones snapping and muscles crack and bend into unnatural forms, howling in horrendous agony, while the man grew as tall as a tree. Eliza abruptly interrupted, announcing her name and her cry of vengeance, drawing the sorcerer's attention. Her shocking surprise infuriated Grimwood. He stated he knew who Eliza was and that she was not welcome in his den of secrets, threatening extreme punishment for intruding on his sacred ceremony. Grimwood cursed in another tongue, chanting and raving like a madman, demonstrating his power with vicious intent. Thrusting the crooked staff, he clutched tightly in hand, swirling cosmic energy through thin air. Grimwood conjured the forces of the universe, completing the transformation of the cave guardian, and fiercely unleashed it onto Eliza. In a brave outburst, Eliza counters Grimwood's actions, holding up the Black Heart lantern with the flaming torch, and proclaimed, "Farewell, Thomas, my love," as she ignited the lantern. The glow of the heart was blinding as it flared out of the tin lantern with fantastic force, billowing thick red smoke. The sorcerer Grimwood and the cave guardian witnessed the burning heart lantern and screamed in defeat as they were engulfed in flames and quickly burned to ashes. Eliza's heart ached with profound sadness, yet with a sense of accomplishment. She had defeated the sorcerer and saved the village, but the price was high. As the smoke cleared, Eliza dropped the smoldering lantern. She felt the power of the amulet take hold. As Eliza reached for the amulet around her neck, she shuddered at the sight of her hands growing larger and grotesque. Her arms, her flesh changing, sprouting hair like a wild animal. Her cry deepens to a snarl, her memories fading fast. She realized with horror that she was becoming the cave guardian of Grimwood's lair, helplessly bound by the cursed amulet she had worn around her neck. In the end, Eliza's love and bravery had set Thomas's soul free, but she was now forever tied to the darkness she had sought to destroy. Lurking deep in the woods, some say during harvest, they can hear her howling cry at night. The legend of Eliza, guardian of Black Hollow Forest, lived on. Eliza's heroic and tragic tale of sacrifice may be remembered for generations to come as a tale of caution. Never allow yourselves to be lured off the path of purity, and trust in your own heart, for it will guide you through darkness. Until next time, friends, I will be waiting when you return to the Guild of the Dead.